All right. Good morning. We're doing it. It is Tuesday, July 15th, and we have got a busy day, but not so busy we can't play the puzzles together. So let's dive in. Let's do it. I have a fun story for you as we play. So my good friend and band leader called me yesterday, sort of in a panic. And she told me, "Hey, I gotta let you know, we do this service day every year, and in years past, the big band that I play in has played for this day of service. For whatever reason, there's a lot of factors, COVID and different things. They wanted to mix it up a little bit, and have instead of the big band." Last year they had my small combo play. It's me and a tenor sax and a keyboard player that sings, and a bass player. And so I said, yeah, let's do it, right? We have since lost a player and gained a new player. And actually, I brought up the idea, and one of our players can't play there anyway. Morning, Tyson. So anyway, long story short, she calls me in a panic saying, "Hey, can you guys play this gig?" Well, come to find out, one of us can't play, but we are going to make it work anyway. So on Saturday morning, probably right after my live stream, or maybe just for time's sake, maybe I do the live stream after my gig. But I have a sudden gig. Like literally, she called me yesterday. She said, "Hey, can you put the band together?" And I was like, well, we have practice tonight. We did have practice last night. And it turned out that on Saturday morning, bright and early, we have this day of, early morning playing at this service event, right? They all kind of meet together, know what the projects are, and then disperse to different projects. And it is our job to entertain them while they're working, while they're doing these service projects. It's really cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. All right. Nice. Okay, so in the connections puzzle today, we've got Pearl, Power, Boot, Play, Vault, Bounce, Shoe, Bars, Smile, Beam, Eject, Scream, Rings, Feathers, Nope, and Remove. Wow, these are all over the place. Okay, so I see like gymnastics things. I see bars, vault, beam. Oh, and maybe rings. Those are gymnastics equipment. Yeah, gymnastics apparatus. Nice. And then, let's see, Pearl. Pearl has the word ear in it. Maybe I'm overthinking that. MIL, milliliter. Maybe that's definitely overthinking it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Scream was a movie. Smile a movie? No, maybe I am wrong. I'm wrong. Let's see. Power. Oh, power, play, eject. These are buttons on a. Well, but wait, eject and remove could go together. Don't those feel like remote control buttons? It's not a screen button. Remove. Okay, so to boot someone out, to eject, to remove, and to bounce. Yeah, to kick somebody out. Forced to leave. There we go. Yep. Okay, so maybe we'll do this in color order today. Scream. Why would the word nope be in there? It almost feels like there's something hidden within the word nope, right? Ope. Nop. Play. Scream. Smile. And you forgot your shoe on the roller coaster? I don't know. Power. Pearl. Feathers. So these are nouns. At least these are nouns. Pearl. Feathers. The girl with the pearl earring. I don't know. What is it? Cream. I do see words that are hidden inside these words, but I don't know if they go together. Nope was a movie. It was Jordan Peele. Scream. Nope. Smile. I think Smile was a movie. And play? I don't know. I don't know about that. I for sure 3 of them feel like movies. You know, Scream, the summer blockbuster of the year 20 years ago. More than that. I'm going to try it. It's one away. Okay, we are onto something. So it's not play. Feathers. Pearl. Shoe. Power? Crud. Okay, so it's definitely these 3 together. Meaning, let's consider the opposite. If we've got shoe, blackjack cards are in a shoe. What else? Shoehorn. Feathers. Like a headdress might have feathers. And this was made it one away. This one made it one away. Think about horses? What do you mean, Tice? Think about horses? Scream? Nope. And smile go together. Maybe pearl? Oh, I'm so dumb. Horse feathers, horseshoe, horsepower, and horseplay. Yup. I don't know why that was so hard. You basically gave me the answer, too. Oh, boy. Scream, Nope, Pearl, and Smile. These are horror movies, suspense movies. Yep. Wait, Scream? Oh, there was a remake. You're right. There was a remake. Voice inside my head. Thank you. There was a remake. Yeah, the original Scream. I can't think of her name. I can see her face though. Was that? Drew Barrymore, I think. Like 20 years ago. Yeah, Nope was made by Jordan Peele. He makes some killer movies. Oh, he makes some awesome movies. That make you think, that make you fear for your life, that make you think about your place in the world and your privileges and your, oh my gosh, he knows how to tell a story. Oh, Jordan, just, oh my gosh. Incredible. And then Pearl, I've never heard of that one. And then Scream and Smile, okay. You can tell how many horror movies I watch, which is pretty much zero. So the yellow category, we nearly did this in color order today. Gymnastics apparatus, bars, beam, rings, and vault. Force someone to leave. You might boot them out, bounce, eject, or remove. I saw a couple of like buttons on a remote too. Eject, play. What was the other one? I don't know. Whatever. But that was the green category. And then the purple category, I don't know why this didn't stand out, even when you literally told me the answer. Horse blank, horse feathers, horse play, right? You're roughing around with somebody, horse play, roughhousing. Horsepower, the strength of a vehicle measured in horses for some reason. And then horseshoe. And then the blue category was horror movies from 2022. And one of them is a remake, Scream, from decades ago. Nope, Pearl, Scream, and Smile. Only one of those I've actually watched. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not a suspense guy. I don't love the startling of like a jump scare. It's just, I don't know, I'm over it. I love very suspenseful things like a roller coaster. Yeah, get me on a high-risk roller coaster, man. My wife hates roller coasters, but I love them. Oh, I love them. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's dive in, and we will do the mini crossword. All right, one across. Doubtful. Doubtful. I don't know. Neanderthals made the first one from birch bark tar approximately 200,000 years ago. Neanderthals made, what, a boat? I might change that. I don't know if that's true. Or a wheel, a tire. Could be a couple four-letter words there. Fire-starting rock. I do know this one. Flint. Rock that can fill the blanks of so blank and go blank. So nuts. Go nuts. Meditation practitioner. Maybe a yogi. We might change that. I don't know. Brand of cooler. I don't know. I think some of these are wrong, maybe. Yeah. Oh, maybe monk? Maybe this one is wrong. Because looking ahead, outer layer of a tent is a fly. Here, let's maybe just do all of these. Oh, you know what? This one is wrong too. Because one down, brand of cooler, igloo. I do know that. Short-lived relationship might be a fling. Whoa. Fling. Mushrooms and such. Whoops. Fungi. Even so. Yet. Hey, it was right. Yet. That was a guess. I knew. I thought I'd have to change that. That's so funny. Okay. Solve the mini in 2 minutes, 3 seconds. It's not a race. I don't know. It's just you want to be as efficient as you can, right? But sometimes you have to revisit guesses over and over. That's okay. Let's see. Doubtful. Iffy. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. It's kind of iffy. Neanderthals made the first one from birch bark tar approximately 200,000 years ago. Glue. I didn't know that. That's cool. Fire starting rock is flint. Oh, that's funny. Flint and fling. Flint, fling. That's funny. Yeah, flint to start a fire. Word that can fill the blanks of so blank and go blank. So long. Go long. I don't know if you've ever played the game Telestrations. I play with my kids all the time. They love the game. It's basically like Whisper Down the Lane, the telephone game, except you're passing it off on these little cards, and you draw what the prompt is, and then hand it to the next person. They write what they think it is, and then hand it off, and then they draw it, and then write it, draw it, write it, back and forth. And depending on how big the group is, how many rounds there are, when you get your card back, you don't even know like what it is. It's totally different. It's completely different. And one of our inside jokes was born from that, and it looks just like that. So long. We'll say, wow, so tall. If something happens that's really cool, we'll go, wow, so tall. It's one of those inside jokes that if you tell somebody, like I just told you, it's like, huh? Well, I don't get it. Yeah, because you're outside of the inside joke. That's literally what it's called. It's an inside joke. But that's one of our phrases. Instead of so long, sucker, we'll go, wow, so tall. It's like a pejorative, insulting compliment. Wow, so tall. It's funny. Meditation practitioner, a yogi. I was right on that one. A Yogi Bear. Brand of cooler, igloo. Short-lived relationship, a fling. Mushrooms and such, fungi. Even so, yet. And the outer layer of a tent is the rainfly. Cool. All right. The Wordle today, look at this, our 154-day streak. I believe, you know what? Today's Tuesday. This is our 200th puzzle. Now, we did miss a streak like 50 days in, but this will be 200 days. That's incredible. That's awesome. All right, and if you'll forgive me, I'm not going to be looking at the chat during the Wordle. I don't want people to spoon feed me the answers, right? So feel free to talk amongst yourselves, even shout out the answer. I just won't be looking at it, okay? One of the songs that we play is this beautiful ballad called Misty. Let's see. Let's try Misty. No way. Okay, awesome. There's an I, there's an S, there's a T. They're not in the correct place, though. We just played it last night. Oh, it was so fun. We played Till There Was You. There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. And we played it as a bossa nova, like a Brazilian groove samba. It was really cool. It was awesome. It was like a fun challenge. Okay, so we have an I, we have an S, we have a T. I am going to put a bookmark on that and just completely ignore it for now. And I am going to guess. Here's one. D-R-O-N-E. Drone. Okay, there's an O in the puzzle. I'm trying to think of a non-intersecting word, and drone came out to me, and that is helpful. Look at that. They've got an O in the puzzle. Can we come up with a third non-intersecting word? Or should we try to solve it here? Maybe we try doing it here. Okay, so we've got two vowels. It's not moist. It could be moist, right? M-O-I-S-T. But I don't think that's the order of the letters. S-T could go together. Or it's not. You know, like maybe it's consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant. Maybe we do need we should figure out what that last what the vowel or what the consonant is. I bet you it's a consonant. I don't think it's either of those vowels, the U or the A. Is that a word? Glop. Glop's not a word. Is that a word? Potch? Paunch is a word. I would just love to know. PL. If I could figure out like a word that uses like a non-intersecting word, that would give me, I bet you, I'm trying to think of the vowels that, or the consonants that would go in there. Oh, here's one. Staring me in the face. Chalk. C-H-A-L-K. Let's see if that helps. It doesn't. It doesn't help at all. Okay. Bah. It's not very likely to have a four-letter word and then just add an S to the end. That's not what they do for these puzzles. So knowing that, maybe the ST does go together. Is that a word? Stego? Stoic, that's a word. We already guessed the C. So maybe it's not ST. It'd be nice to know kind of the order of the letters. Maybe a couple greens, you know. Otis? Is Otis a word? I'm getting better at remembering that there can be a double letter. So many times I stare at it and I'm like, what the heck does this mean? Is there a double letter? No, it could be, maybe not. I mean, there's orbit, but we already guessed the R. Orbit. I know it's not orbit, but maybe we should guess that just to see where the letters go. No. All right, I'm going to guess orbit, knowing full well that R does not go there. Just, if it gives us some greens, that's so much more helpful. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So there is a T. There is a T. The O doesn't go there, so we do know... So this could be like blank O. But there's no M. Why am I only thinking of moist here? Hoist? Is that how you spell hoist? But we can't because we already guessed the H. Okay. What if it started with an S? So we have S. It's not an I. Oh, wait a sec. So I, hold on, the I might be the hinge pin here because the I has to go there. Ooh, I just thought of a word. No, it doesn't fit. Dang it. I was going to say spigot. That's a 6-letter word. Okay. All right. So what I do know is that the I, maybe it's, oh gosh, what if it starts with an I? No, the T. The word that came to my mind was ingot, but that doesn't have the S in it either, like orbit didn't. O could go there. I blank IS. Could be an IST word, but it can't be. You know, like. Is that a word? It's not a word. The O can't go there. Goist? Want to go second? No, I want to go first. What? I'm sorry, what? You're kidding. I gotta look that up. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look that up. Tell me what on earth foist impose an unwelcome or unnecessary person or thing on. Don't let anyone foist inferior goods on you. What? What? Oh my gosh. That's what I thought. Henning, that's what I thought. Joist. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Tyson's over here telling jokes. I love it. Do I want to read these or... Joke for you. What did one sandwich say to the other at the dining table? She said, "You look very, very sloppy, Joe." If you can't think of a joke, tell a lie. You wouldn't lie in front of me. I only found you when I was sleeping right now. Oh, well, I'm so glad that I subconsciously told you to get on, I guess. What did the cookie say to the cookie dough? Be careful, it's baking hot in here. Tomato turn red. He saw salad dressing. Oh, man. Okay, well, we got it on the 5th, and apparently we learned a new word today, because what is that? What are those? I started with misty, which sometimes when you get a lot of letters at the first, it, like, gets your hopes up, you know? Oh, my gosh. You heard me. I made this as a joke. I was looking at the organization of the letters, the order of the letters, and I went, no, I don't want to go second. I want to go first. Oh, my gosh. What does that even... Here, I already forgot what it meant, foist. Impose an unwelcome or unnecessary person or thing on. Don't let anyone foist inferior goods on you. To impose on. Imposing a negative thing. Golly, what is that word? Anybody else play but miss it today? Yeah, I don't blame you for missing today if you missed it today. My goodness. I got foisted. They handed me a word that I don't even know what it is. Yeah, totally. All right, well, let's do strands. Sorry for the delay. If you're like, come on, guy, just answer the words. That did take a while today because it's a word I have never heard of. Literally never heard of this word. But actually, you know what? I was going to congratulate ourselves a little bit because look at this. Let's go back to our stats. 200. Incredible. 200. That's wild. 200 games. Our current streak is 155. We did lose our streak like 50 days in. We just weren't up to like the pattern yet, you know. But still 100% win. Like we haven't lost it. The day that I missed my live stream, didn't do the puzzle. I forget why I didn't do it, but we didn't do the live stream or didn't do the puzzle. That didn't affect our win ratio, just killed our streak 50 days in. But now we have 200 plays. That's incredible. All right, so if you've never played Strands before, think of it like a word search. We need to find words that are hidden in this puzzle here. We don't know the words. They don't tell you the words. They're all based on this theme. They all lead back to this theme. So let's figure out what the theme truly means. There are 7 words, really 6 words and a spangram that like uncovers the true meaning of the theme. Come one, come all. Come one, come all. This is something a carnival barker might say. I almost see the word license in there. No, lice. I see lice. I almost see the word rendezvous. R-E-N. No, I can't go to R-E-N right there. I like looking in corners to start off with. Like, there's 3 consonants, Z, P, and R. That's kind of ugly. So we could do like P-R or Z. What's the Z doing there? And a K, right? We got all these consonants fighting for one vowel, 2 vowels. Rocks. Messi, Lionel Messi. Games. Come one, come all. Games. Maybe these are things at a carnival. Rides. Okay. Is the word carnival hidden somewhere? Okay. There's definitely going to be music at a fair or a... Oh, I see fair. So, how about county fair? County fairs with an S on the end. Livestock. Okay. What else is going to be at a county fair? There's 2 more. Prizes. Remember I saw the 3 consonants in a row, P, R, and Z? They go together. Prizes. And vendors, where you can get deep fried Snickers bars, or why is everything deep fried? Deep fried butter, fried in butter. I don't know, like a big funnel cake or cheese fries or something, or a bucket. Everything comes in a bucket at the state fair. I feel like I need fried Twinkies now, or fried pickles or something. Yeah, the state fair, they've got all sorts of, just deep fried everything and butter sculptures and goofy stuff like that. It is American culture. It is absolutely American culture. Morning light, Bo. Yeah, at the county fair, you might see some ridiculous things like all the different vendors. They're selling, I don't know, a bucket full of cookies, or I don't know. It's crazy. Games, right? Carnival games. You win a big stuffed animal if you win. Music. Oh, I love live music. Some of you guys that were on right at the beginning, I told you that in my big band, my band leader called me in a panic yesterday and said, "Hey, can you get your trio together, your small combo together, and put some music together?" And I said, "Yeah, we can make that happen." So we had practice last night, so I called him up and I said, "Hey, is there any way that we could just like put something together?" The sax player can't go, but the rest of us can. So we're going to put together the show of like jazz music, but also some pop music and some country music, even just like a very large mix of all sorts of songs. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very cool. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not exactly a county fair. It's going to be like a service project day. Like many different people from many different places in my community put together this this huge service project. Hundreds of people come. There are vendors, but that's not why they're there. It's just to like promote their wares, not to sell things. And people are just under tents, sewing blankets or getting down and dirty with gloves on and fixing up the park, or just whatever needs to be done around. It's really cool. It's going to be really fun. and I am there to provide the entertainment. So, yeah. So that's going to be my live music. And then games. Yeah. Rides. Hopefully well put together rides, not off the back of a truck. Livestock on display. Vendors selling things like deep fried Snicker bars. And prizes. Cool. Well, we did it on that one. And then let's play Letterboxd. And in Letterboxd today, let's see how many. Okay, solve it in 6, which usually means that there are some tough words and tough letters. And I do see a U and a Q and a J. Oh, and a C and a K on the same side. Dang it. I always love it when C and K are on 2 different sides so we can use that for everything you use it for. Okay. Let's familiarize ourselves with this puzzle. Solve it in 6 words. We got a K, a C, and a U. Man, I wish that C and K weren't on the same side. An I, a G, and a Q. W, E, and N. A, J, and S. Now, we can't use 2 on the same side, so if you do see something like that, it's probably a great word, but we can't use it, like a CK word. Sadly, we can't do. And it would be nice to use up the Q and the U. Just, what was that, 2 days ago? We had a QU word. Qualification, I think it was. And new. Actually, qualification and new that were the 2 words that solved it 2 days ago. All the J words I keep thinking of have an A in them. So J-A, Jasmine, or... There's no T. We can't do like a quantify. There's no H. We could spell quiche. Oh, you solved Letterboxd in 3 words today? My bedroom looks like 2 earthquakes and 5 tornadoes came through. Yeah, I need to probably clean up my room too. My side of the bed is just probably a nightmare right now. Okay, so how about this one? Squeak. E-A-K. Squeak. Haha. Success. Oh, cuisine. Good one. C-U doesn't work because they're on the same side, though. We can do ing words. I was going to do Nick, like K-N-I-C-K, but yes, alas. Kink. Okay, but we're back on the K again. I'm trying to get off the K. Oh, here, wait. Oh, duh. I pushed the wrong button and it keeps bringing that up. Watch this. Squeaks. Haha, we're off the K already. I haven't used that J yet. I'm kind of frustrated with myself for not using the J quite yet. You need to go like jugs at the beginning. Okay, how about that? Let's do J-U-G-S. S, jugs, and then SQUEAKS, squeaks. We're gonna keep hitting that S, I'm sure. Oh, that'd be a great word, sinew. But N-E-N-W are all on the same side. That doesn't work. Sinew. Oh, duh. Oh my gosh. Where would I be without you? Look at this. Squeaking. Lipo said duh. Put an ing on the end. Of course. Squeaking. Gawk. Gawk's a word. Now we've got the C. How do we get rid of the C? K. If the C and the K weren't on the same side, we could play kick and we'd be done. Nick. You squawk. That's funny. All right, how about this? We'll take the easy way out and we'll go gawks with an S on the end. Squeaking, and then skag. Skag a word? I think skag's a word, yeah. Okay, awesome. Squawking. How did they solve it yesterday? Here, let's go back. How did they solve it yesterday? Abduct and triathlon. Close. Didn't we say ablution? What did we say yesterday? Ablution. The voodoo. I have abduction. Yeah, abduct. And then if we, instead of abduction, T-I-O-N, if we had just played triathlon, we played trio. So we were on the right track, I guess. Cool. So jugs, the S led to squeaking. And then the G led to gawks. It's maybe a cop-out to use the S over and over like that, but whatever. We got it done. And then to get rid of the C, we said skag. Nice. And if you're a new face here, if you like what you see, give it a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. And I'll just come right into your feed. Even when I'm on vacation, apparently. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. But we'll make it work, guys. We will make it work. All right. Next thing. Let's just recap everything. Let's see what we've done. Admire our puzzles. We got everything today. No lost streaks today, including 200 puzzles. 100% win ratio, 200 puzzles on the Wordle. That's awesome. Okay. The connections today, we nearly did this in rainbow order today. Yellow was gymnastics apparatus, the bars, the beam, the rings, and the vault. Green was forced to leave. You're going to boot somebody, you bounce them. Bouncer. Eject. Wasn't the previous Pope a bouncer? I remember hearing that. Eject or remove. Tyson, thanks for the nudge on this one. The purple category was horse. We're fill in the blank. Horse feathers, horse play, horsepower, and horseshoe. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I don't know why that didn't stick out. It just staring me in the face, and you just... I did actually get this one, though. I was like, Scream's a horror movie. Nope is a horror movie. Never saw Scream, not even the previous one from 20-something years ago. Nope. Jordan Peele is a fantastic... Here, let me... Okay. I was going to look up... Yeah. Here, let me look up. Actually, this is a better way to do it. Jordan Peele movies. Okay. Get Out. If you've never seen that one, it will make you think twice about race relations and control and oh my gosh, so many things. It's so good. It's so good on so many levels. Us was very freaky, and then Nope, just a couple of years ago. Yeah, Jordan Peele, fantastic and super funny guy too. If that name sounds familiar, think Comedy Central, right? Key and Peele. Yeah, that's him. That's him. And he is a movie director, not just an actor. Oh no, I owe Tyson $500. No. Oh yeah, you said abduction yesterday. That's right. And then we thought of ablution. Oblation. I said oblation too. I wrote that down. Yeah, a couple of awesome movies right there. I am not really a horror buff myself. I don't just go out and just watch suspense movies. That's not how I get my thrills, right? It's not how I get my thrills. All right, let's cue it up to the top here. Doubtful is iffy. Something that's doubtful is iffy. Neanderthals made the first one from birch bark tar approximately 200,000 years ago. Glue. That's interesting. Wonder what they were gluing together. I thought like a boat, that had like tar to not let water come in. I don't know where my head was out there, but glue. Fire starting rock is flint. Word that can fill in the blanks of so and go. So long and go long. That's funny. A meditation practitioner is a yogi, like Yogi Bear. Brand of cooler, Igloo, or Yeti, or who else does coolers? Thermos, I don't know. Yeah, Igloo. Short-lived relationship, a fling. You had a fling with somebody. Mushrooms and such, fungi. He's a fun guy to be around. Tyson, are you a mushroom? Because you're a fun guy to be around. Even so, yet. And the outer layer of the tent is the fly, the rain fly. I've heard so many stories of people just getting rained out because they didn't put the rain fly on. Cool. All right, and just to admire, we did 200. This is our 200th puzzle today. And 100% win ratio. That feels good. Every day I do this non-intersecting word strategy. The first three guesses, usually. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I already have all 5 letters, and I rearrange it on the third, which is great. Never gotten it on the first, never gotten it on the second. That's not why we play. I first come up with a word. Today, in honor of one of the songs we played just last night, actually, Misty. I get misty just holding your hand. I played Misty there, and that gave us 3 letters, lucky. And then drone, Misty, drone, chalk. Those 3 words together. And then the reason I said orbit, it didn't quite make sense to say orbit there, but I don't know. It made sense in the moment, okay? I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to know where the letters were. It did tell me where the T goes, though, which is nice. And then just for the intersection of letters, I'm like, where do these things go? It's like, what's happening here? I came up with foist, almost as a joke, right? You heard my joke. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to go second. I want to go foist. And apparently that's a word, and apparently that was the answer to today's puzzle. You guys want me to play hard mode? There's hard mode right there. Foist. You're making up words here and throwing them into the puzzle. That's Wordle hard mode right there. You are a fun guy. We are fun guys. Funguses. All right. That's so funny. Strands today, I was like, come one, come all. That sounds like something a carnival barker would say. Actually, though, yeah. County fairs, right? What do you see at the county fair? Rides, music, games, prizes for winning the games, like a big stuffed animal. Livestock. Oh, maybe prizes too for like the biggest radish or the like people have the fanciest chicken or something and they win a prize. And then vendors where you can buy, I don't know, T-shirts and knickknacks and fried. Here, let's come up with a new thing. They do cookies. Maybe we could do fried cookies. Or I can feel my arteries seizing up right now just talking about this. But I don't know why they always like deep fry stuff everywhere. And then letterboxed, we started with jugs, and then squeaking, and then the G led us to gawks, and the S for skag, whatever skag means. All right, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream. And enjoy your Tuesday. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you get to enjoy it. So I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.